Welcome to the world of online video games. All over the world, every day, millions of people log in to play their favourite games. Recently, online gaming has gained popularity, along with the rising of esports. But what comes with the fun of playing online games, there may be some always there trying to spoil it. Very often, you see news reports of abuse in online gaming. And it's not just articles. You see streams on YouTube and Twitch of gamers acting badly towards other gamers. At events like Insomnia 62, thousands of gamers of all expertise come along to play and try out new games, watch gaming tournaments, and hope to meet their favourite gamers. But just how many of those gamers have experienced some sort of online abuse while playing online? I'm Jess, and I'm here to investigate why abuse happens in online gaming, and what exactly goes on behind the screen. Over a few years, there have been more reports of online abuse of all kinds, even more of so well-known gamers. Sexual harassment, racism, sexism and homophobia. There are many video streams of gameplays where this happens. Certain games such as Overwatch, League of Legends, Call of Duty are renowned for having a toxic community.
Tell me why this bitch is playing the game, bro. Like, why aren't you in the fucking kitchen or cleaning the fucking house?
The server stays bad because these people don't use their brain. They don't fucking watch like pro matches and be like, huh, I wonder why they're moving like that.
Your kids will most likely have autism.
You're next, you go die in a hole. Fucking bury you, fucking slut, you're a slut whore. You can't fucking do it by yourself, you have to have the wolf pack of fucking sluts.
What exactly is it that makes gamers behave this way? Is it because they can hide behind the gamer tag and the anonymity? Or is it just a little bit of competitive nature coming through? What have the communities been like in the games you've played?
When I play WoW it's kind of okay, but when I play like Counter-Strike it's a bit different, yeah, no, but yeah, generally okay.
I've only dabbled in League and like I'm not very good at it, but like that trying to get playing with some of my mates who were like quite high ranking and stuff, the fact that like they'd have to like basically carry me because I didn't know what I was doing, it was not a great, like, you didn't feel like, oh, I want to come back to this so people can swear at me and say that I'm crap at the game. Like, you kind of get used to, I guess, the toxicity of people online, like people like swearing and whatever, like, you know, most of the time it's not serious or personal, it's just people just being anonymous and doing whatever.
Have the people you've met in person been quite toxic towards you, or does it just tend to be like the people who hide behind the game tags? Have you noticed like what type of person it tends to be?
I've never like had anyone that I've met online in real life be like weird to me. Like, it's normally just chill, like, cause obviously you're face to face and a lot of people don't have the same confidence they do hiding behind their kind of keyboard or their online persona.
I met up with a friend in France who used to play Counter-Strike with, and like she was really nice with her, but she was toxic a few times. But like, no, in person it's different. I think it's just because it's like over the internet and stuff behind the screens.
Like, have you two personally experienced any sort of abuse, or have you ever like seen it happen?
I mean, who hasn't? You log on Call of Duty on the Xbox 360 and people like swearing at you, talking about your mom and like using racial epithets like every 5 seconds. It's whatever, like, yeah. Nothing I'd say like personally targeted apart from like the occasional message being like, oh, you're hacking, you're an aimbot. It's like, oh, it's just people being dumb online, like it comes part of it, you know. Anonymity gives people this kind of power. I think they can do whatever they want.
From like what you've seen and what you've played with people, would you say a lot of that is like genuine aggression, or is it just gamer rage at the time when they've lost?
I think it's just gamer rage. I don't think anyone's actually that rude in real life.
I don't think it's people being angry at you. I think it's people being angry at the game or at themselves for like messing up.
It's hard to play a game without being screamed at if you're not like a master at it.
Have you ever had any game rage yourself personally?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I've seen this guy like completely
literally.
scream.
Oh, more times than I can count.
It's been mainly like, is it being directed to a person occasionally?
No,
it's more
at the person, it's directed at the character, pretty much.
Does it tend to be people who are aggressive because of anonymity?
It's like when you're behind the screen, you feel like you can just go like scream because like it doesn't matter. You're not going to see those people. Obviously, it does matter, but like when you're in the game, you're just not thinking about that. I feel like that gives them like a sort of a bit of a power.
The fact that you're behind the screen, it like kind of gives people pride to like say that they're, you know, better than you and they can do this and do that. I'm level this and you're level that. Just get out of my way.
Have you ever noticed any, to say, toxicity or aggression in any of those platforms?
Oh, definitely. There's always a difference between just playing it casually and competitive. So games competitively, people are going to take it more seriously. There's going to be a bit more trolling, from what I've noticed, and just people being salty if you're not playing at their kind of level.
Let's say communities have become toxic, or to say it's been something that's been going around for quite a while. Like,
oh, it's always been toxic in my opinion. Like, from the get-go, it's always going to be toxic because people are going to be competitive, wanting to be the best, and if you're not at their level, they're going to out you for it.
What sort of experiences have you had personally, if you don't mind my asking?
It's mainly because I'm a female. I've noticed that a lot throughout gaming. They'll be like, oh, you're really bad at this. If it's something with the voice com, like Overwatch, as soon as they hear a girl, they're like, oh, we're going to lose this.
Where do you think a lot of that aggression comes from? Like, a lot of that?
Probably mainly like from different platforms like Twitch, because you see like the higher standards that it is and like the kind of aggression you get on there. Because a lot of streamers tend to be really salty and aggressive to get more views. So people will play like that to try and be like that, if you get what I mean.
Yeah. So it says, yeah, it tends to be people like imitating it almost, like using the gamer tag as a bit of a mask, a bit of a hiding zone. From my findings at Insomnia62, I've decided to take to the internet to further my studies. The author of Getting Gamers, Jamie Madigan, explains that this is about de-individuation, a psychological state where you feel like your identity is more part of a crowd than your own individuality. So when gamers throw abuse, this is because they look at what already happens in the community, and if abuse is the norm, then the gamer will follow the crowd. Dr. Linda Kay, psychology lecturer from Edge Hill University, also explains that the more anonymous we are to others, the more we expose, and this will explain why gamers are so abusive to each other. This is because the people you encounter online are seen as not as the same as real life people. Anonymity is definitely a very powerful thing when it comes to playing online games. You can hide behind a screen and say whatever you want to the virtual world, whereas the real world is completely different. Being anonymous just makes it that much easier for gamers to throw abuse around, especially when playing competitively. It's easy to put the blame on other players when something goes wrong. It also makes it easier to get lost in the crowd of the toxic community you're part of. No matter what happens in online games, you're just seen as another gamer tag.